Hey, what is up, everyone? Welcome to Market Psychology 101, where we look for value in the markets when there's fear and are cautious when there's greed. We are doing the altcoin of the day, and I'm going to be talking about DNT, also known as District0x. Let's make sure to look at fear and greed. We got up into extreme greed, into the ETF approval, sold off. It was a sell the news event so far. Got to the neutral level, and then we've been coming back up. So is this pop back up just part of Bitcoin correcting, or is a bigger move at play? That remains to be seen. That's for other videos. We're going to be taking a look at District, and I'm going to be giving you guys a little bit of a spiel on some of the lesser known altcoins available on Coinbase. I do consider these to be more of a gamble. So if you put money into these, do not put in what you can't, do not put in money that you can't afford to lose. And let me go back. So coins like District, DNT, trust me, they were available back here. You could get them on Binance. It's probably the Coinbase listing here on TradingView. They ran up with the 2017 bull market, early 2018, everything sold off. You could have bought this asset for, or this crypto for half a cent over here, not even. You look to the right. And then it ran up again to pretty much the previous all-time highs, and it's sold off again. So what I'm wondering, and this is just me thinking out loud, and why I'm talking about this coin, and this goes for a lot of coins, there is a long list of them available on Coinbase, that for the next 4-year cycle, and this is what I'm talking about, 4-year cycle, for those of you who are new, 4 years between the tops, and then 3 years, 11 months to the ultimate Bitcoin top. With the money printing, most of the damage was done in Bitcoin and altcoins back here. Yes, some of them went up a little bit higher. You would have been dumb not to sell over here. I'm just going to say. And it's about 4 years between the bottoms. So anyways, for the last 2 peaks of the 4-year cycles, a lot of these altcoins ran. And whether they have any utility use case or not, they ran anyways. I had some DNT. I had some money in other cryptos. And again, when it comes to stocks, I invest in what I like and what I use. I don't use crypto for anything in my daily life, and I'm sure neither do you. So again, money in here is more of a gamble. But there's a lot of these cryptos, the smaller cap ones, that for a couple months, and let's look at this. This got up here to about 2 cents, and then 6 cents, and then ultimately, yeah, it got up to like almost 50 cents in there. Let's get rid of this fib, by the way. It's pretty much useless. So in that time we went up, even if you got it over here at a penny, let's take a look at this. How much time did you have? And this is true for a lot of alts, by the way. You had from the beginning of November to May. So, or the start of May. So 4, 5, 6 months. You had half a year in here where it was just aping up. Half a year to the ultimate conclusion of the bull run. That's April 21. Let's take a look where Bitcoin was around April of 21. That was back. Let me find it. Okay, it was, so here we go. Like I was saying before, it was at the peak of this area back here. Like I said, a lot of altcoins finished their run by here. Not many that I remember really got much higher. I'm sure some of them did, but whatever. So we had 6 months kind of breaking past the all-time high. I am curious. That was October. Okay. When Bitcoin broke above the 0.5 fib, that was around September. And so that was the last time really to get in to altcoins, is when we broke above the all-time high. You can see that, or the 0.5. You can see that reflected here when we bounce off support with Bitcoin dominance. And I will show you that back here. So September, back here. Here is where District DNT started the run, and a lot of these altcoins, okay, right as it was breaking up, doing its last final move, which here about 6 months. Some of these altcoins even less. Some altcoins you literally have a month from where they are to where they're going. So they can be boring, they can be bad, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, boom, they shoot up. So guys, I do not know if a lot of these altcoins, this one, District0x DNT, the altcoin of the day, there's so many of these on Coinbase. You can do your own research, do your own digging. I don't know if these are going to run up again. I'm sure some of them will not. Actually, I'm sure many of them will not. However, what if they do? What if a lot of them do, yet again, for the next 4-year cycle, pump up? You could get possibly, what's the price right now? Around 2-3 cents. If it went up to near 50, and look, you don't have a lot of time in here. It was hanging around 30 cents mostly. It wicked up here, it'd be hard to time. So let's say 30 cents. Okay. Could you get a 10x with one of these coins if you just wait for the right moment and you have about, what is this, middle of February to April? So, 2-3 months. Could this happen again? Maybe. It's just something to consider, something that I've seen play out the last 2 bull runs, where all of a sudden within like a 3-month span, all the altcoins that you never heard of are running. And if you miss that boat, trust me, you miss it. The Super Bowl commercials, retail guys, all those people are getting in here. And they don't know how to treat crypto kind of like a casino in the sell when it peaks and to get out. Because if you don't get out, as you can see, you can go 10 times down. And a lot of people are left holding back. So what some people's plans are is to accumulate some of these garbage altcoins down here, to accumulate. And again, money that you are willing to gamble, not afraid to lose. And then should we get that another 4-year cycle peak, that is the time to sell your bags or to sell what you've invested in down here and to get out. That's crypto. Again, this is not like how you would do stocks mostly. This is possibly the case for crypto. So it's just something I wanted you guys to be aware of, is that there is a lot of altcoins out there. God knows what any of them do. I'm too lazy to look up what this one does. And I've bought it before, just as a gamble. I looked into it briefly. I liked what I saw. It's like, I'll throw a few hundred at it. Made some good money. And it's like, okay. So, it's just something to be aware of. This is something that has happened with a lot of altcoins in the last 2 bull cycles, is that they hang in these ranges and then boom, they pop. And when they pop, you sell your shit coin and you get the hell out. So not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I'm only going by 2 data points that I've seen from the last 2 bull runs that I've been part of. So I've been able to make money off this strategy twice. Take from that what you will. Does not have to happen a 3rd time. So please don't take this to heart. But if you're watching this and you're saying, hey, maybe it'll happen, I got a few extra $100, I'm going to look for some altcoins like this. Do your own research. This is me personally. I would feel better about putting my money into altcoins that are newer, more current, things like Link, Fetch, the AI thing, Matic. I would feel better about putting my money into stronger projects myself. However, crypto is so humbling. You can't discount the other coins all because they exist. I mean, freaking Dogecoin ran up an insane amount. And what does that one do? Nothing. Maybe it'll be used as a payment system on X. We'll see. So crypto, it'll do the most random crazy things. Coins that have no utility or purpose or value whatsoever will 10, 20, 100x out of nowhere. So something to consider, that should you want to make a play like that, now is the accumulation time where you could dollar cost average in. You do have to be ready to get out though when it does run up 5, 10, 20x though. So not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I'm going to leave the video there. And yeah, this is part of me being a contrarian. I may or may not, this is me speaking for myself, not giving you financial advice. I may throw a few $100 at some certain altcoins that I feel stronger about, that have chart patterns like this, and then check on them when Bitcoin, if Bitcoin is breaking an all-time high. If it does what it did back here and starts breaking up to a new all-time high, let's say it does something similar and starts going up, that would be the area to take profits if crypto is to do that again. So anyways, hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and that you have a great week. Take care.